Hello children. So today we will start chapter 6, diagrammatic presentation of data, that is bar diagram and pie diagram. Okay, so first we will complete bar diagram, then after that pie diagram. So today in this class we will try to complete bar diagram. Okay, so in diagrammatic presentation, actually three parts are there, that is geometric form, then comes frequency diagram, and then arithmetic line graph. Okay, so arithmetic line graph we can also say is time series. So in geometric form, two types of diagrams are there, that is bar diagram and pie diagram. Okay, and in frequency diagram it is histogram, okay, polygon and ogive. And in arithmetic line graph, that is I said it can be also called as time series graph. Okay, so here these three parts are there, but these three part is not given in one chapter. Okay, so in this chapter only we are learning geometrical form, that is bar diagram and pie diagram. Rest types classification, that is frequency diagram and arithmetic line graph or time series, they are the another chapters, that is frequency diagram is the next chapter, chapter 7, and arithmetic line graph is chapter 8. Okay, so the first and the foremost way to present the data is graphical form, that is bar diagram. Okay, so here bar means what? Rectangles, we can say. We will represent this in a rectangle form. So the bar diagram, that is this bar diagram is also divided into many types, following types, that is we can say 5 types are there, 5 types of bar diagrams are there. Okay, that is a simple bar diagram, then multiple bar diagram, subdivided bar diagram, okay, percentage bar diagram, and deviation bar diagram. Okay, so these were the 5 types of bar diagram. Now one by one we will see the each one. That is first comes simple bar diagram. So simple bar diagram, that is it comprises of group of rectangular bars. Okay, group of rectangular bars of equal width, and equal width for each class or category of the data, and it is the simplest form of bar diagram. In this type of diagram, one bar represents only one figure. There will be as many bars as the number of figures. So this diagram depicts only one characteristics of the data. Example like figures of sales or production or population, etc. Understood? So the distance between the bars should be equal. Okay, whatever you are going to draw it. Then height or length of the bar reads the magnitude of data, so the lower end of the bar touches the baseline such that the height of the bar starts from the 0 unit. Okay, and the other thing which you have to remember is this simple bar diagram, it can be either vertical or horizontal. Okay, so vertical bar diagram, that is in this the magnitude of the data is presented vertically, that is along the y-axis. Okay, along the y-axis, that is we can say standing line. Vertical means standing line only, isn't it? Then horizontal bar diagram, in this the data is presented along the x-axis. Okay, that is sleeping line. Okay, so vertical means standing line and horizontal, that is sleeping line. So bars of a bar diagram, it can be visually compared by their height, and accordingly data are comprehended quickly. Okay, now I will show you with one example how to draw this simple bar diagram. So here you can see with an example. Okay, that is here year is given 1951, 60, 61, 60, 71, 80, so on, year is given, and here birth rate is given. Okay, so in your question year and birth rate will be given. Okay, and then you have to draw the vertical bar diagram. Okay, so it's very simple. First you will draw the line, that is x-axis, and this one is y-axis. So in the x-axis you will be showing the year, and in y-axis you will be showing the birth rate. Okay, now according to table, okay, so according to the table you can see in the year here 1951 to 60 birth rate is 45, 61 to 70 35, 71 to 80 30. So how you will plot it? That is in the y-axis, as I said, year, and in the x-axis birth rate. So here in y axis you have to divide it, the year, that is 51, 60, 61, 70. You will plot it year, and here you will plot the birth rate. So birth rate you can see here 28, 20, 24, 30, 35. So here you have to arrange it according to the example given, or in the question given. You have to, and whatever division you are making, that should be equal. Okay, so here they are taken 10 gap. Okay, so here 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 you had plotted. Okay, now in 1951 to 60 you can see here 45 is given birth rate. So here what you will do, 45, that means 40 is here, so somewhat here it becomes 45. Okay, so here you will draw the graph 45 up to 45. So from 1951 to 60 you plot it as 45.